Welcome to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today. If you're fascinated by that crazy intersection of extreme athletic pressure and human psychology, well, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're taking a really structured, analytical look at literally one of the most intense situations in all of sports: World Cup penalty kicks. Whether we're talking about a foul in regular time or the absolute nail-biting tension of a shootout, we're going to break down the high-stakes psychology, the heroic saves, and the clinical finishes that define all penalties in this tournament. By the end of this, you're going to have a completely new appreciation for the psychological warfare happening right there on the pitch. So let's just dive right in. One kick of the ball to surely decide a remarkable game. Man, I want you to really feel the immense pressure of that statement. A penalty kick is the ultimate isolated duel. Think about it. You've got the penalty taker, you've got the goalkeeper, and a stationary ball. That is the whole shebang. All the complex tactics of a grueling 90-minute football match just melt away, and everything distills down to this singular high-stakes moment. It's a true test of nerve. And what we are exploring today is how the world's absolute best handle or, sometimes buckle under that exact pressure. Section 1. The Clinical Conversions, Establishing the Baseline. So, to truly understand the sheer drama of a penalty, we first have to establish the baseline expectation. And that expectation? When a referee points to the spot, the overwhelming assumption is that it's going to be a goal. Take Embolo for Switzerland. They're desperate for an early breakthrough, and he just steps up and delivers, making it 1-0. Then you have Havertz, who doesn't overcomplicate things at all. He just calmly rolls it in. And Arnautovic for Austria. He uses his spot kick to definitively secure a 3-1 victory. What you should take away from this is the sheer ruthless efficiency. These aren't just goals, they're momentum-shifting statements executed with absolute precision. But to execute with that kind of precision requires a very specific mindset. Dispatches it expertly. Never much doubt really was there. When a player steps up and puts it right in the corner, this is the exact aura they project. It's the unshakable confidence of players who step to the mark with zero doubt about the outcome. They've mentally won the duel before their boot even strikes the ball. They know they can win the duel when it matters most, totally neutralizing the goalkeeper's presence through pure, unadulterated self-belief. Section 2. The Heroic Shot Stoppers Flipping the Script. Now, if the baseline expectation is a goal, the goalkeeper is the ultimate disruptor. They introduce pure conflict into the narrative. The expectation could literally be Lionel Messi stepping up for a kick. The entire stadium is holding its breath, completely ready to celebrate, but then, triumph? Minions makes the immediate heroic save. The script is entirely flipped. I mean, this is exactly why we watch, right? It doesn't matter how legendary the kicker is. In this isolated duel, a goalkeeper guessing right and reacting with lightning speed can completely erase that legend's advantage in a fraction of a second. And the drama definitely doesn't stop there. Picture the epic pursuit of a goal by Raul Jimenez. The tension in the stadium is just palpable. It's a true World Cup epic unfolding in real time. He steps up, seeking to etch his name into the game, but no, he can't. The denial is absolute, stopped by Mustafa Shabir. This right here is the very essence of sports broadcasting tension, that agonizing, exhilarating split second where a striker's dreams are outright denied by a goalkeeper refusing to yield. Section 3. Icons under pressure, the world's best. So, the absolutely crucial point here is understanding how the biggest names in all of football handle this immense pressure. We've seen the baseline, we've seen the disruptors, now let's talk about the megastars. Cristiano Ronaldo handles the crushing weight of the moment to secure a crucial 1-1 scoreline in Toronto. Neymar, he displays that trademark ice-cold composure, casually rolling it in. But then, look at Kylian Mbappé. Literally one of the most feared attackers on the planet, faces a completely mixed bag of fortunes. He scores one, sure, but is denied another. It proves that no one, absolutely no one, is immune to the volatile nature of the penalty spot. Let's actually look a bit closer at Mbappé's duality, because it's a perfect case study. On one hand, you have a success, a clinical finish where he simply rolls the ball into the back of the net, total control. But contrast that with his failure, a strike described as limp, which was met by an incredibly sharp reaction. A fantastic guess and heroic effort by Neil for Norway, getting all the way across the goal. It just goes to show that if a megastar's execution drops by even 1%, a prepared goalkeeper is waiting to punish them. Section 4. A World Cup epic, Kings of the Spot. Now, let's pivot back to the attackers who actually managed to conquer that pressure and cement their legendary status with flawless execution. These are the players who just thrive when the lights are brightest. There is a certain caliber of seasoned goalscorer who makes this look almost effortless. You have DR Congo's veteran, a man of many goals in club and international football, who literally just strolls up and puts it in. You have Mikel Oyarzabal striking first and completely setting the tone for Spain. And, of course, England's King Kane expertly dispatching it right into the corner. These players prove that experience, repetition, and a hardened mindset allow you to block out all that noise and secure the victory when your country needs it most. Section 5. The penalty hat trick. The ultimate achievement. All right, buckle up because we are reaching the absolute climax of this explainer. 3. I want you to just let that number sink in. That number emphasizes a historic, jaw-dropping anomaly. We aren't just talking about a great penalty anymore. We are talking about a spectacular World Cup hat trick for Bukayo Saka. To step up to the spot 3 separate times in a tournament of this magnitude, to face down the goalkeeper time and time again, and to convert every single one, that is an astonishing feat of mental fortitude and technical brilliance. No way around it. And that brings us to this incredibly powerful quote. A glimpse, just a glimpse of the World Cup final. I want you to keep this in the back of your mind. Every single penalty kick we've unpacked today, whether it was Mbola's early breakthrough, Minyo's heroic save against Messi, or Saka's incredible hat-trick, carries the weight, the tension, and the extreme high-stakes drama of a championship final. In that isolated moment, the entire tournament feels like it's hanging in the balance. It is football in its most concentrated, dramatic form. Which leaves us with this final, lingering thought. We've seen clinical strikers dispatch it expertly, and we've seen hero goalkeepers flip the script entirely. So I have to ask you, in the ultimate duel between kicker and keeper, who really holds the power? Is it the taker who controls the ball, or the keeper who controls the mind games? I hope this explainer has given you a much deeper, structured understanding of the incredible psychological warfare happening on the penalty spot. Thank you so much for joining me to unpack these moments, and seriously, keep this question in mind the very next time you see a referee point to the spot.